Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Life with Alet. And in case you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button. And my name is Alet _ Ngaga on all social media platforms. And today I am with my beautiful best friend. I think by this time round we should be joining, we do a podcast together, or we do YouTube together, you know. I'm so sure you've seen her in most courtesy of me. I'm so sure you have seen her in most of my videos. She's my best friend. She's called Triza. Why am I even introducing you? Kindly introduce yourself.
I know, they call me Miss T.
Miss T.
Yes, Miss T. Miss Trizy T.
And it's a cold day, so bear with us. We have some coffee with us. And why I'm so excited is because the topic we have today is quite interesting. We were discussing it a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
It's something that is really, really interesting. And the topic is about Ulikaribishwa Nairobi. Welcome to Nairobi.
Karibu
Kenya.
Karibu Kanairo.
Karibu Kanairo, Karibu Kenya. Yeah, that's it. Karibu Kanairo, Karibu Kenya. Oh, so yeah. What are some of those things then ulikaribishwa nazo Nairobi? You know, things you didn't know, things that nobody told you, when you go to Nairobi, you know, this is what happens in Nairobi. So
yeah, stuff that your mama never told you.
Yeah, your mom never told you.
You had to learn them the hard way.
Your sister never told you. You had to learn them the hard way. And we have had crazy moments, and the moments we're going to discuss, they are both experiences from us and our friends. So yeah, I'll let you go first.
Or friends of friends.
Or friends of friends, or maybe people we even know. So the floor is yours. Go first.
Yangu tu ya kwanza. I'm so sure this has happened to everyone who has been in Nairobi. Umekuwa victim, ama your friend has been a victim. Number one, pale Kenko. Pale archives. Hey, pale Mr. Price.
Mr. Price. Why do I think that is me? That is me.
No, Mr. Price. First
Mr. Price.
All, Mr. Price inakwanga meeting.
It's it's the black spot of Nairobi, you know. Alafu, I think when you knew, fresh from high school, fresh from sijui primary, that's the only place I think in Nairobi unafaa kukujua.
Yeah, no, watu wakitaka kurudi shule, if they're coming from town, can come. No, sana Mr. Price. So pale nje ya Mr. Price, you guys, you know Mr. Price, yeah? They are outside. There's normally a car parked.
Yes.
With some salespeople.
True.
Na
side kwanza ni wengi.
Madam, I like your wig, I like your makeup. And today, that's how they start. Today,
we are having an offer.
Yeah, we have a promotion. They give you some papers. I don't know, some papers. And then they tell you to pick. You're going to win something. Yep. And guess what? You will win something.
A t-shirt, an umbrella, but you give them 200. No, for you to even scratch that thing, you have to give them 200 Kenya shillings.
No, this one they're not doing t-shirts, man. This is kitambo. This now,
I think the one,
you win a
tablet,
phone, laptop. Mostly wanakonga na iPhone.
Oh wow.
So unaingiza tu mkono hapo. So me one day I knew this thing they normally happen. Aki, you have to be robbed after that one. You have to be scammed. So me natembea pale archives nikotembe. Sasa madam, sana. Actually I had a wig on, and they're like, I like your wig. I like
your wig.
And this is mama niko like hapana, excuse me. Mimi niko na haraka. Niambia tulia madam, tulia. Nikatulia. And deep inside my guys are telling me, you guys are going to be robbed. But nikasema no, I had to hear what they're saying. Wakaniambia koroga something inside there. I picked a paper, I won a phone, and then a tablet. What kitu 60k. So I'm like
an iPhone kwanza.
Yeah, they're telling me, go inside that van, register yourself. First, give us your phone. We want to check and see if you are registered by
Safaricom. Yeah.
Hey, may I give someone my phone to put some codes? I don't know. No, you wait. Hold on. This is Nairobi. No. So nikakata. It's because I know what normally happens. We have heard about this story.
But which has happened to me.
But been con?
Yes, mine was, you remember that day we were supposed to go with a friend of mine for a photo shoot? Somewhere at Arboretum, immediately after high school. And then there was somebody who came, dropped an envelope in front of me that had a 50 bob.
Oh my god,
your envelope I have been called. You know, had a 50. Do you remember the Nokia? There was a Nokia 910, the black Nokia phone,
that
you
thing
know.
is common Apple audio.
No, but yeah, it's very common. And actually, the person who robbed me, mpaka wa leo mumuona, bado yuko CBD. He still robs people. And that was like 10 years ago.
Welcome to Nairobi.
Karibu.
So that was
akaniambia nimpe simu yangu. I gave him my phone. Akaniambia niende hiyo choo yuko hapo archives, niende hapo niangalie pesa, nichukue yangu alafu nimlete hapo nje. By the time I was coming back,
you left your phone behind?
No, I gave him my phone.
Why?
Si kwa sababu ini envelope imejaa pesa. Ini envelope imejaa pesa and I'm supposed to go in that kanjo toilet over there. Then
you gawana the money.
I split into two then.
Oh, please.
But I tend to think like kuna kitu alinipulizia kwa sababu after that I was feeling so dizzy. For real, I was feeling so dizzy. I was feeling, because I remember I was so confused by the time actually my friend tulipatana tu, alinipata nikiwa nimesimama mahali like nakasta na ananiuliza nini, mbona unakaa? Nikamwambia mimi nimeibiwa kila kitu. Like literally I had been robbed everything. So it has happened to me, but mine was that bahasha thing.
So guys,
there's also another one who almost robbed me akiniuliza directions. Then another time ananiongelesha nikamwambia wewe mpaka leo hujaijua directions in Nairobi, you know. So these things happen.
Kuulizwa directions.
Directions.
Hey, man, I've been robbed in town.
Yeah, I remember.
My whole handbag.
Everything.
Ilienda kujikuta huko, where is this place?
Uko chini.
Ludhuli, huko kwa machums. I'm telling you guys, if you're not from Nairobi, the first time you come to Nairobi, umeshukishwa pale, sijui ni wapi wanashukianga? Commercial, nini. Ukipatana na watu Kencom, please run. Someone asks you direction, don't answer. Someone tells you we have a promotion, pita kama risasi.
I think hakuna kitu inakujanga for free. Nothing comes for free in this like life. You know, you're just going to scratch something and you get like an iPhone, a tablet. Sioni. So mine ya kukaribishwa Nairobi, another one is venye mawita huongeza bill pale kwa bill. You're out in the club. So awita is trying to tell you not umekunywa maji tatu, you had a whiskey, you had sijui what. No, you know your math so right, na unajua mimi sitakunywa hizi vitu zote zenye ananiambia, you know. Ameniekea mpaka Red Bull, of which I didn't even drink. This has happened to us before, you know. Unamuuliza who drank this? Anaanza kusema ninyi sijakunywa Red Bull ama hii maji yote tulitisha maji yako na yangu, you know, 1 liter tumekunywa maji tatu. How now?
And you know what, they always get away with it that time. Umelewa
always
kama nilikunywa maji tatu,
unaanza kujishuku, you know. You're like, did I do it, did I not do it?
Yeah, 3 liters.
So hiyo ya nini, it's very common. Hiyo ya waiters, you know, like adding up to the bill, or rather maybe you've taken like a bottle of whiskey, you know, it's 6.5, wanakwambia maybe it's 7 G's because you don't know, you didn't even ask.
You remember?
On your birthday, yes. Kwa sababu you didn't ask like how much is the whiskey going for, like you know, probably in your head, like last time I think nilikunywa the whiskey with 6.5. So the next time actually it was 7. Tuliongezewa Aji, it was 7.5. You know. So I think you should be very careful. Sana like when you like have your maths right, na ni vizuri first of all to even ask, you know, like how much is like a bottle of gin, how much is a bottle of whiskey. So yeah, on to you.
Another one. Mimi kuna hiki tu nime experience sana kwa matatu. Sijui kama tauni zingine Murang'a wapi Nakuru kama mnafanyanga hii kitu. You get inside a matatu, you give out your money, like maybe 500 ama a K. And then you're going to town. You're going to
I give them 1,000.
Town is 50. They say it's 50 or 100.
Yangu ilikuwa kwanza 70 bob. A whole 930.
Now you see this makanga.
Atajifanya kwa very busy. Very busy.
So the entire time you're seated there. I mean, this has happened to me. So you're seated there, you ask him my change, anakwambia madam tulia.
Natafuta change.
Ukitisha tena it gets upset.
Yeah, true.
Like madam, sasa nikutolee wapi basi nipatie change.
Nipea change.
So now what you have to do, you have to relax and then you do what?
By the time unatoka,
start using your phone. And then kidogo umeshukishwa pale tao. So you know your mind is not even like you didn't get change.
Yeah, true.
Ukikanyaga tu chini hivi ndio unajiuliza ile gari registration ilikuwa ngapi na ameenda nayo. So me what I normally do these days, if I have 1,000 bob, makangu nakaa na pesa yangu. Mimi nishinde nikiwaza pesa yangu. Hadi tufike town.
That's not even possible.
At now I'm giving you 1,000 bob. You're supposed to give me 950. Nishinde nikifikiria pesa yangu. I will ask you so many times. Nipatie change.
Change. Kwa sababu pemi, it has happened to me a couple of times. You know, like you give somebody a G, they're supposed to. Even they do. Another thing they do is kwa sababu you've given them a G, wanafaa kukata 50 bob. Wanakukata 100 bob. You know, simply because like you had a G. I don't know why it happens with makanga so much. Ama wanaitangwa kigo nyama ndio nani.
Kigo nyama tatu.
You know, like I don't know why it happens. Sijui like pesa wanataka na ukikosa hiyo 10 bob they can't even carry you. Like hawaezi kubeba. You know.
There's a day I was in a mat with a friend of mine. Sizi mention zina but unajijua huko nje. Makanga akataka kushurudishia 10 bob.
10 bob.
Akamwambia tulizua.
It's cause when you don't have that 10 shillings.
You know,
they can't even consider like a
tea. Wasichana warembo hivi.
10 shillings. No, but the 10 shillings is mine.
No, you know what we felt? Ukikosa hiyo 10 bob.
Hawezi kubeba.
Atakushukisha kwa njia. But sisi anakatalia 10 bob.
10 bob yetu. True. Interesting.
Tulizua. Ungetuona? It was so dramatic. Anyway, that's what happens in Nairobi. If you're new,
very careful. Yeah, very.
Ile kitu watakufanya.
So the other one yenye nimekaribishwa Nairobi, actually, I'm so sure unakumbuka vizuri. Somebody promised to buy me a house and a car. Do you remember that story? Do you remember somebody promising to buy me a house and a car?
Yeah, I remember very well. On your birthday.
On my birthday. Oh my God. And we were so ready for it, by the way.
What are you talking about? These are men.
These are...
Umekaribishwa Nairobi na wanaume. These guys...
And I remember having those second thoughts. Do you remember telling me, wait, Tulia? I think it's my ear. You know, I think this guy is going to buy you the house and the car that he's promising. Okay, before that he had promised things that he was fulfilling, and sasa it was like a way of gaining my trust, you know. So yenye siku ilikuja
let me ask you. Nyuma ni milioni ngapi wewe? Let me just ask.
Tulikuwa tushafanya it was around 10 million for the house. Are you laughing now when ulikuwa unani encourage? Unaniambia I think this house is going to come.
But I didn't know it's 10 million.
No, the house was around 10 million. You don't remember even us going to even kuangalia hizo how?
Niko nafikiri unashikiwa nyumba si ukimau. Si ukimau ni kama 5M.
No, the house was actually we even went to look for the houses like in on Kiambu Road.
Hey,
Nairobi. Also, I have a friend mwenye when we were in campus, she got pregnant. And I remember that time, no, too bad, like the guy now is a baby daddy. I remember the guy convinced my friend, please don't get rid of this. I'm going to even buy you a car. I'm going to make you as comfortable as... I roll eyes kwa sababu I remember akipromise watanunuliwa gari ya kuku akienda shule because it's much hectic when you're pregnant. Years later, he's just a baby daddy, you know.
You guys got jokes.
Yeah, for real. I remember the guy promising so much, you know. I don't want you to get rid of the baby because I'm going to buy you a car. Okay, of course they moved, yes, but like they didn't really buy like the house or anything, but they moved and sikuwaiona hiyo gari, sikuwaiona. But these are lessons. These are lessons, you know. So sasa mtu akikuja ani promise gari, ani promise nyumba, tutacheka tu. We'll just look at each other and like,
oh yeah.
Unless it's coming from me, like ni mimi najinunulia, I don't think so I can trust anybody.
I have another thing I remember.
Ini
kushua 1,000 of you, 100s of you pale taumu umekaribishwa. Unatembea hivi kwa street, you're minding your own business. Like maybe you're headed to watu wanaenda shughuli gani town, let's say weekend. Maybe you're going to meet a friend for lunch. Wewe tu umeshika pale unatembea very fast. Alafu ukiwa kwa street hapo kwa corridors unasikia simu. Ama kanjo. Ni simu. Those guys are normally cell phones. Ile simu ya matope. So, unasikia simu. Sasa Triza mimi like I'm in a hurry and then unasikia simu 5k. You know that's how they do it. It's psychology. And then unasimama. Watakuita pale, watakuambia, oh, this is the phone. What phone are you using? Maybe you have an old phone, a Techno, kasimu tu uko hivyo. Alafu wanaiangalia wanakwambia wanakwambia anakwambia leta simu yako tuone. Mpatia anakwambia hii yako this is an old phone. So anakwambia hii simu ni 5,000. What you do? Just add
5,000.
No, we will take your phone. The phone ni 5k. So unasema mimi hata sina 5k, niko na 3k. Then they will tell you leta basi simu yako. First they will give you the phone you test. Unafanya unafurahi. Alafu anakuambia sasa kitu tutafanya, we need to remove our SIM cards. And then uweke yako.
Huku nyuma ni matope.
Hapana, matope. No, at first they have a real phone.
Oh yeah, then they exchange.
Yeah, what they normally do, actually I don't know, in a span of a minute
unakwanga usha exchange. Yeah.
The real phone inaenda nyuma ya matope inatolewa. Unafurahi, umeangukia simu kali 5k. Unapiga pale makona sasa, you meeting your friend. Now you're meeting your friend for lunch and then you're like, nimeangukia simu nyingine. Because imagine how much I've bought it.
Jesus.
Pesa ngapi? 5k. Alafu unaenda kufinya buttons, unashindwa kwani why are the buttons not working? Earlier they were working, what's happening? It's a surprise.
I haven't been a victim of that, but too. I know it happens a lot.
Ziko kila street ukienda. Simu.
So the kanjo one that I was telling you about ni umepanda mats. Ukishapanda mats, you realize that there are guys wanakuanga wamejiposition kwa corners. So then abiria wanaingia tu. So wenye wanaingia, so wewe unapanda mnaenda probably ni hizi gari za kujaza sana. So for example, from where we are, maybe like the next stopover sana like they, or somewhere like also there are people who comes in. By the time tunafika almost kufika Ngara, there is so much commotion in the car. Wakisema kanjo, you know, there is so much commotion, you know, wekeni vitu zenyu vizuri.
No, I've never experienced
me. I haven't been stolen, but I have seen people lose lose money and their phones. You know, kanjo nini. And these guys, they're like 6 in the matatu. You know, you'll get confused. Oh, sijui nini wameangusha, mwingine anajifanya na throw up. It has happened, like I have seen, and they managed kutokana like 2 phones for a certain lady and a certain madam. But what I learned in that commotion is like these people, they're usually in conjunction with the conductors. They are usually in conjunction with the conductors. Kwa sababu, by the time that commotion was happening, the conductor was not even in the car. For the 2 times I have seen that happens, the conductor akwangi kwa gari, anakuanga ameshuka, maybe amepanda gari ingine, you know, but also that one is something to look out for. Mwaso, ukiingia kwa gari, unaona kuna venye wase wamejiposition in such a way, they are looking at what you have, maybe ukitoa simu, kwa sababu, for me what happened that day is I realized the guy who was seated next to me, alikuwa anaangalia simu yangu sana, you know, and something my gut just told me, this guy hapana.
The way
he's looking at my phone, there's something, so nikaeka phone yangu. So yeah.
That's new.
That's
new. It's
new.
like, you remember the kitambo one? Someone is reading a newspaper next to you. Alafu sijui anakuletea. Ilikuwa inafanywa jana kuletea.
Ni kama anakuonesha.
Yeah. Alafu huku chini anachukua simu. I know you guys, you know that one. Another thing yenye mimi najua ni what has happened to me? Oh, let me tell you. We have talked about this now. Women. Sijui if like you men have been scammed by women for food. Women, they come for dates to eat food.
To eat your food.
No, if hiki tu inafanyikanga sana. Hata mimi nimekula chakula ya watu na nikatoka very fast.
I imagine I haven't.
Ukula food ya wenyewe?
Sijakula bado.
Nairobi. Sometimes there's that guy who's nagging you every other day. You tende tupatane and you don't want to meet, but one day you're hungry and you're like, why not? I don't
You're mean.
No.
You're so mean.
But food.
I should try that. I think I should try
that.
No,
most men have fallen victim.
For food.
Yes.
Apparently on my next
even on Ulikaribishwa, you just met a pretty woman. You ask for her number. She gives you no problem and you're like, wow, she's pretty.
May have been the victim in the sense that I went for a date. Do you remember? I went for a date and somebody left the bill for me. And apparently them, I didn't even realize like Kati. Them, they didn't order anything. Actually, Java. They didn't order anything, but I think ni vizuri kukuwa na pesa yako, because imagine if like I didn't have my own money. Kwa sababu what I paid for,
unashikwa menda kuja kutoa ndani.
Nichonge viazi. Like no. The good thing is like what happened is like this guy, we went out for a date. Na yeye ndio ana insist sana, you know, like I was in town just from salon, then I passed by. I remember the following day I was going to Mombasa. So I just popped into Java, tukakaka, we had some stories. Then he's like, oh, you know, I left my car, we're at Java, Kimathi Street. I left my car at Siju Wapi Moi Avenue, and somebody is calling me. I go get my car, then nikuje ni park karibu. That was the last time I saw that guy.
Let me tell you about this when it comes. Let me tell you guys, you've been conned here in Nairobi.
Yeah.
What normally, story yote mimi najua relative ni, either you've been scammed money or outside items or ama food ama kujilipia bill.
Yeah.
This is what they normally, it takes some time before it kicks in. You to know like you've been scammed. Sasa tuseme for instance, wewe ulikuwa umekaa pale unangoja 1 minute.
Imagine apparently sikungoja sana.
Unangoja 1 minute, the guy is not coming. Kwanza mostly some of them do this. Excuse me. Wanasema, let me pick a call. I'm coming. Let me pick this call.
That is what he did. He told me he need to go pick his car, then park it somewhere that is close to where we were.
So they go outside. So you wait 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes. And then, unajua maybe bado anaongea na simu. 10 minutes. Now your instincts zinaanza kukikini, zinakwambia ama ameenda.
I didn't wait for so long kwa sababu, as I said, the following day I was supposed to go to Mombasa. So
for you,
I was rushing home, in fact, to go and park.
No, for you, at what point did you know like this guy?
No, after like 20 minutes, I was like, I called him, he didn't pick. So
yeah,
I just
that's what I'm telling you.
And
now,
just left.
After 10 minutes, instincts zako zinaanza kukwambia like something is so wrong. And then you're like, okay, let me just call him. As in something is telling you this guy has left, but you're like, oh, let me just call
imagine,
him.
Few years later, I met up with a guy in that, I met up with the same guy in a club, and he starts to hit on me again. I'm like, dude, do you even remember what you did? He's like, you know, sorry, you were to come back, please. Please.
It's not a real. I saw it, influencer anaitwa Aje from Instagram. So she goes out in a restaurant. The guy calls her and tells, like, it's a date, they're coming. So for her, she's like, mi siwezi order kitu yote sababu sina pesa. I'll just wait for him to come and then I will order. Then the guy comes. And then she's like, what will you take? So she goes for the menu. And then she calls the waiter. Nilete hii. She ordered like 10 different things. No, it's a girl. It's J Matubi. So she goes there, she eats a lot of food. The guy looks at her and is like, msichana ameorder hii food yote. You know what the guy did? Left. He said, I'm gonna pick this call and then I'm gonna come back. He goes outside. The lady waits.
No, as a woman,
kitu like 20 minutes wakakujia pesa yao. Alafu for her amejikunja hivi, sasa amejikunja, no, things have gone bad. She's like,
you're so humble now.
Ninazungea na manager. There's only one thing you can do. Huko bado ama unauliza ile bado huko watu wanachonga viazi.
No, I think it's important, you know, like these videos really to happen here when we were like way younger, like when we were in campus, we were so broke.
But it's a bad feeling.
It's a really bad feeling.
Ama wewe chalia anakula tu na wewe. Alafu anaisha 10k. Alafu anaenda kushika simu.
Do you remember our friend who was conned a whole iPhone? After going out for drinks, this guy, like literally this guy is like hitting on you. He's so much into you. He even takes you to, was it Blue Bistro? Blue Lounge? No.
Ilikuwa Tribeca.
Was it Tribeca?
Yeah, it was in Tribeca.
And this guy even spends 10 G's on you. Yes. But anafikia your iPhone for 100 G's. You know?
In Nairobi. Nairobi, if you see a
that
guy,
was the most.
Like a new guy spending on you. Just hold back and say, Ebu ngoja. Why are we spending so much money? Jiulize, stop spending all this money.
But that was kitambo, you know, and the iPhone was quite new.
What they normally do is, this thing is imekwa online. You meet someone, maybe on Facebook, on Instagram, anakuinvite out for lunch, mnaenda mnakula, umetokelezea hapo hivyo, looking all expensive and nice and what. Alafu na simu yako.
So, and the actual target ni wewe. Like they want
so,
your phone.
So, for you, unauliza, what can you drink? What do you take? You're like, nipatie snap. Like, no, girl.
I got this.
Sema kitu unakunywanga. Nini, mama? Unataka nini?
Blue Label.
Ama nini unaweza sema tangaria ama whatever. Ama, ingine nitwangaje?
Glenfiddich.
Ama
Remy Martin.
Yeah, whatever. Masema unataka. Wanakuletea. My friend, unakunywa. Unakunywa, unalewa. phone yako ni kama ya 50k. Yeah, mayo masaa ingine unajishikia unasema I had my phone but I can't feel it.
Do you know, even me, I have been a victim of that. But mine was stolen by a colleague who we didn't know, like used to be a thief. When he died is when like I recollected the whole story and I remember like it was him who stole my phone.
Maybe
a colleague.
Mimi kuna kitu moja najua. Nairobi, trust no one.
Nobody is to be trusted in this city.
The new people. Nairobi unafikiri umeangukia?
Kumbe wewe ndio umeangukiwa.
Unafikiri umeangukia, kumbe ni wewe umeangukiwa.
Oh my, okay, is it because nowadays it's so hard for us to trust people because of the things we've gone through?
Kuskamiwa in Nairobi.
I think both even, men and women, like even like women even who are friends to us, you know, like
kwanza nimesikia siku wasema ndio wabaya. What normally happens, you go to a club, you meet a chile, a nice mama looking good. Unamnunulia ma drinks hapo. Like in a club, what else can you give someone? Drinks.
Yeah, it's drinks.
Do
you want a shot?
Yeah, mnaongea na kufurahisha, msichana anacheka at your stupid jokes. You're like, oh my god, she's into me. Alafu baadaye uko like you want to take her home. She doesn't say no.
No.
She goes home with you.
Babe, can we take a cab?
Ama nini, whatever, mnafika nyumbani. Aki men, you joke a lot. Mkifika home, si nyinyi mlikuwa mshakunywa.
Anakwambia anaofa kukupikia.
Yeah.
It happened to our friend.
Mbako unaona
there's a friend of ours mama.
Unaona nimepata wife. Hey, yani like all my prayers have been answered. Alafu mnakula mnakunywa mnalala. Utalala. Utaamka sasa.
Oh, he is a friend of ours. It happened recently to him. And we are so sorry by the way. Like not everybody out here.
Let me tell you guys. Wale wenye guys mnakuja kutembea Nairobi, mimi normally hata wale mko Nairobi. Wasichana wa club. Achana na wao.
True. You don't know the motive, you know. Yeah. You don't know the motive.
Not everybody has come to a club to have fun. Not everybody.
Not actually.
Some people are working.
Actually 90%.
Yes.
90% watu wako busy.
And most
ikuwe club, ikuwe wapi, 90% in this city. Alafu kwanza venye economy iko mbaya sai, everybody ako biashara in this city.
And most of them, they are pretty women.
And there's also this thing for guys like wanting to move in with a chick, you know, wanting to come like hang out with you at your house. We've had those moments.
Alafu anakuibia unafanya nini?
Hapana hata kuibia, but they just want to be at your place, you know, kwao sijui kuna nini, but they just want to be at your place. I don't understand why, you know. And it gives me it's like a red flag kwa sababu why do you want to spend so much time at my place? See, how about your place? And I don't even insist on me coming to your place.
It's Nairobi, inaitwa kutumiwa.
Oh,
inaitwa kutumiwa. Okay, I don't know sijui wanakutumiaje. I really don't get. But
I think
be
very, very careful. These are some of the stories that we have experienced, and people around us have had this instance. Yes.
Which one?
Like people around us have had like those moments whereby they have been conned, they have been lied to, they have been, you know. So, and I'm so sure my viewers like mko na hizi story mingi. Ebu tell me pale kwa comment section of like Ulikaribishwa Aje Nairobi, you know, like how are you told karibu Nairobi, you know.
Mimi ile nitataka kuambia watu like guys. Kupakwa madawa ni real.
Oh yeah.
In the streets someone taps you like this, like hey, I wanted to ask for direction. Run. Do not even stand there. Do not start explaining someone ni archives ni wapi. Sijui Kencom ni wapi.
Sijui Loita Street ni wapi.
Yeah, if someone wants direction, ask them to ask the guards. The
guards true.
Madawa iko real. Mimi nimepakwa madawa town. True story. Nikapeana kila kitu. And do you know, I couldn't remember what we were talking with that guy. It was a young... Okay, before this is what I knew. Ni wamama ndio wanapakana madawa. Wamama ndio wanakupaka madawa. So I'm being approached by a young guy, like maybe 20 years. And then he asked me, nilikuwa hapo Embasava. Gari za Embasava ziko wapi? I'm like, si ndio hizi. Kwanza it touched me like this. He tapped me. That was like, Kaniambia, oh, madam pole. Kani nimekushtua. Sina ubaya. Psychology. Let me see.
Yeah, they first play with your psychology.
Ati mimi, nimefika tu Nairobi, I'm going to my brother's in Emba, lakini nimeibiwa kila kitu. So do you know what this does? Kukuonyesha hii simu hizi. So you get comfortable. And I was like, Embasava iko pale. Do you know, that's the last conversation I remember we had. Nilijikuta wapi? Uko kwa Machums, uko ndani, uko Ludhuli. Sijui hata ni wapi nilikuwa uko ndani. Ama ni Nyamakima. I do not remember where I was. And then
do you remember
nimepea hadi chakula nilikuwa nimeingia pale Tuskys beba no ilikuwa inaitwa Tuskys nini
commercial
commercial
unafanya shopping
hot dog no nilikuwa nimenunua hot dog nikampea hadi hot dog
Yaani uko na njaa ulikuwa unafaa kukula. Omse amechukua mpaka food yako amekuibia. Do you remember pia mimi nikibebwa kibeti mzima like a whole bag ilibebwa tukiwa mimi wewe a whole bag like hata the thing was like ni vizuri nilikuwa na phone yangu tu nimeshika. Wenye mnaendanga like I think it was jioni. Alafu mneka bag zenyu mahali tu. Yangu ndio ilikuwa mwisho nakwambia mse atukumuona the lady we didn't atukumuona but alibeba bag yangu everything with my house keys with everything with my IDs with my cards.
Memo what I know in Nairobi. Sahi, wacha tu watu waseme mimi ni mshamba. It's okay, I'll take it. Mimi nakwanga na bag ile sling. Iko kubwa isikuwe kubwa, inapitanga hivi. Cross bag.
Inakuanga hapa.
Nikiwezekana hata kwanza iko hivi alafu iko hapa. This is how I walk in Nairobi town. Because man, you get robbed so fast.
Very fast. Very fast.
So zini vitu zinafanyika Nairobi.
Yeah.
Nairobi people didn't come to joke.
Imta kila mtu alikam kutafuta like everybody as I said in this city everybody ako biashara like everybody ako busy so be on the lookout by the way. That is why we did this episode so these stories like we hear them with our friends, we hear them like our relatives, we hear them with like everybody, so be on the lookout and also tell me on the comment section like what are some of the stories Ulikaribishwa Aje Nairobi, what is your story, because I'm so sure you guys you have so many stories when you Ulikaribishwa Nairobi. So anything else
nini nakumbuka ya Nairobi,
anything magic shot
what I know in Nairobi men lie but wewe msichana ujadanganya and Nairobi wanaume wanadanganyana so it depends on how smart you are yeah these days
but also women lie
kupromisiwa kitu I think promise you heaven from here to Mombasa
and back.
Yeah,
I think I have been a victim of being promised too, but I think sometimes me kwa self aware ile like I don't let my head go to unajua kuna kale ka kitu unajemenga this is so good to be so true alafu when things happen so fast you're like hey I need to take a chill pill niangalie what is going on here so yeah. Anything else? Nothing? So yeah, tell me on the comment section what has been your experiences kukaribishwa Nairobi, and yeah, as I said before, kindly subscribe to my channel, subscribe to Life with Alex for more life tips and for more conversations, for more beautiful conversations. So until next time guys, bye.